Hello, this is Jeff with J&A Junction. I'm going to do a video here of the issues with the Lionel Fastrak, so I can maybe explain to you some of you guys better what's going on. Okay, first thing you want to do, this is a 10-inch straight piece. Okay. Alright then, right here where I'm pointing to, you want to take pliers and kind of squeeze them a little bit. That way, and make sure if you squeeze them too tight, you can always take a little flat screwdriver and bend it back out. But don't squeeze them when the track's together because it won't do any good. But you need to squeeze these in once in a while if you run on carpet or if you run the track loosely. So, but what I recommend, see, I don't have a layout, well, I got a layout, but I don't have a big enough place to have a layout. And I'd have to crimp these together once in a while. And, because my train will just slow way down and speed up and slow way down and speed up. But it will affect my turns as well. I don't have to do the turns to crimp them. The turns stay tight, but these here straight pieces will not stay tight at all. You know, after a while, the train going over them, they'll work loose, and then plus they'll get to where the voltage will just drop in them. So I've even run a couple feeder wires in my track, and it does the same thing. And there's one guy recommended you can put a jumper wire or something underneath of them, which that is a good idea if you want to do that. If you're going to run the track loosely, you know, if you can't fasten it down, but that'd be good. But anyway, when you put these two straight pieces together, if you're going to fasten it down, make sure they are nice and tight together. And then on these screw holes right here, put a screw in each one of these right here. And each one of them, make sure that, you know, when you screw them down to kind of hold them tight together, make sure that they're, you know, you put a screw in there. Now on the turns, like here, you could put a screw in every other one. You know, you don't have to put it in every one, but I recommend put a screw in each section of the straight, and make sure that they're nice and tight together. And also you may want to crimp them a little bit. Like say, if they don't work up and down, it won't. It does really good. But if you want to run it loosely or just have a temporary carpet layout, you'll have to crimp these once in a while. You know, with some pliers, and then like I say, to make sure keep them clean too. And also on the cleaning of the rusting of the track, tarnishing, I use WD-40 on mine. It does work. I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's nose or anything, but it does work. Now I got Lionel tubular track, and that stuff just rusted to pieces. I mean, it rust and rust and rust, you know. So, but I just wanted to do a short video here of this. Like I say, to recommend you guys, you know, squeeze them together right here, and that way. But you make sure you have the track pieces apart. Like I said earlier in the video, if you don't, they won't squeeze together right. And if you get it squeezed together too much, and then you can always take a little screwdriver and just pry it back out. It's real easy. And there's sometimes I've picked these straight pieces of track up, and they just fell right off. Now my turns, I can pick them up, and they don't fall apart or nothing, but my straight pieces will fall apart. And then if these straight pieces are not making good connectivity, it affects my turns and everything too, even though I got feeder wires in it. So okay, I hope this explains a little bit better to some people, you know, what's going on. So this is what I discovered, and we do this at the club as well, and we don't have a bit of problem with the Fastrak. Now we got Atlas track at the club, The Fastrak, we use it at the shows and stuff, and we don't have a bit of problem with the Fastrak. I like this Fastrak better than I do the Atlas, because the Atlas is just so tedious and it just does not get good connectivity. I mean, we got feeder wires everywhere at the club, and we still got to add some to it because it just, the trains just will not run right on it. So okay, this is Jeff with Gen A Junction. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Thanks.